What is up, family? Today we have another play-by-play for you guys. Today we have Sobek, and I'm going to be showing you kind of the meta build per se on Sobek. Um, Unfortunately, this game didn't go as planned, but we end up doing pretty well in this game. And I finally figured out the perfect settings for my recording. As I'm recording this, it looks like it's super high quality. So I hope when I download it and upload it to YouTube, it still remains the same quality. Hopefully, my video editing tool doesn't decompress it. But you know, if you guys are looking at it at a very high quality compared to my other videos, then it totally worked. But yeah, we'll see. Anywho, we're leaning against Herc. The build that I go here is probably one of the meta builds for Sobek, probably one of the strongest builds for Sobek. Good on Hercules for pushing me into tower. Kind of have to back off now. And we're not going to go for mid-neutral camps here. We could have maybe grabbed maybe like the mini ones, but we were pretty low. We got hit by tower, so we don't really want to waste our abilities on anything. Herc ends up barely missing his one. We're going to capitalize on that opportunity by clearing some more minions. He does outclear us a little bit here, but shouldn't be that big of a deal. As I'm clearing minions, though, I do want to let you guys know, as you know, or you may not know, I put a little poll out on my subscription channel, I guess my homepage, asking you guys, as a thank you for 50 subs. Again, thank you very much, and counting, of course. What video I should work on next. So it's going to be like a troll pick build. So I gave 3 choices. It was Ymir solo, Izanami Jungle, Baron Jungle, or the last choice was like other, but you have to comment what you wanted, and if that comment gets, if other wins, I'll do the top comment, top like comment, and the result of the poll is Izanami Jungle. Again, thank you for all you guys that voted. We are going to end up doing Izanami Jungle. You know what, though? I did have a Ymir solo video that I recorded. I did very well on. I had it scheduled for upload on YouTube, and it was supposed to take the place of the video you're watching now. So you should have been watching a Ymir solo bit instead of this Sobek solo build. However, when I recorded it, the quality of the gameplay, like the footage itself, was very, very bad because, again, I'm experimenting with different resolutions, different settings in terms of recording settings and whatnot. And the way I did the Ymir video, it just came out super blurry, super low quality. Even on a phone, I looked at it as it was still in private. It was really bad. I just didn't, although it was really good gameplay and it was a pretty good game. I didn't want to post it just because I didn't want to, bring anything or post anything that I think could have been better, right? I like to post like the top gameplay that I have, so, and the top quality. So, unfortunately, I have to kind of just scratch that video idea, and it is what it is, right? So we got a kill, as I was yapping over there. We got a kill on Hercules from a Loki gank, and now we're just kind of playing lanes, and we're gonna go ahead and clear our blue and farm some more. And as you know, in this play-by-play series, if you haven't watched already, we like to skip over parts that aren't important, filler parts. So just like clearing this minion, Herc back, nothing really going on here except for me clearing farm. Herc ends up rotating in totem. Looks like he didn't back. He ends up ulting, which is fine. He literally just wasted his ult. This Herc player really isn't the best. We still have ult down. We have our abilities down other than our ult, so we're not going to engage anymore. He has his passive up, and now we see a gank from Thanatos. My only real getaway here is my 1 dash, so we're going to go ahead and juke up a little bit, cross, break some ankles, and we can hopefully get this kill on Thanatos. We sunder him. We're going to go commit on this ult. If I kind of just took a gamble here on whether or not his ult was up or not, because if I ulted and he had ult, then there would have been no point, and I probably would have died there. So that was a little bit of a gamble for me. Luckily it paid off. I wasn't sure if his ult was up or down, but yeah, we ended up getting a kill on Thanatos. and that was just a field gank from him, putting him more behind from our jungler. So now, we're going to keep on clearing lane. Herc is being aggressive here, not really prioritizing lane clear. He does have Warhorn minions, which is maybe the reason why he's being aggro, but I VGS Loki to gank left lane here. So I want to kind of bait this a little bit, not get too aggressive. Clear wave while he clears wave, so he's gonna waste his abilities on wave most likely. He has if he hasn't already, so that's his one. As soon as he wants, we're gonna pluck him because now he has no escapability, and from there it should just be an easy kill. Again, we waited until he uses one for us to pluck him backwards, and it was just an easy kill from there. And we're gonna see if we can invade any of his jungle. His waves are up, and now we're gonna actually make a little rotation to mid, just because there's really nothing else to do in our lane. And right now, since there's nothing else to do, Herc just died. This would be a great rotation, so we can see if we can pick up some kills here. They don't really know I'm here. Maybe now they do, but we're gonna see if we can get a pluck on Kook. We do, but he ends up beezing, which is fine. Loki ends up getting the kill, so good on Loki. So nice job from there, and we're able to pick up our first tier 3 item, and we're gonna move on to Glad Shield. So now we're gonna go head back to lane. There's a big fight kind of going on in mid, but we just don't want to miss minions here. Plus that fight's really not that important to take unless, of course, that fight results in a gold free. We see our blue camp and red camp up, so we're going to go ahead and grab our blue. And I believe I also grabbed the red right after. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead, grab the blue, grab the red. And I'm also actually going to grab the red buff, I believe. Yeah, I grabbed both buffs. And now I'm going to go ahead and rotate to solo lane. We saw Herc here. He might be going for the solo lane minions at the right. I'm not sure what to call those. But yeah, those minions at the right. Herc dashes. We go ahead and just kind of clear out the minions here. Use our abilities for clear. He ults, which is fine. We miss our pluck. We're going to go ahead and hit him by the 2. Ymir has rotated in our lane, so which is even a better sign. Ult from Ymir, ult from me. He should just be dead here. So it's fine it's fine that Ymir got the kill. But as long as he's dead, which is the important part. So we're going to clear this wave. We're also going to proxy the minions at the back, just so the current wave that is about to be pushed up to the lane gets just a free tower, I guess, gets more damage on the tower, and it gives me more time for my rotation, just so I don't miss out again on any minions. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to clear this wave, and then we're also going to get some farm, if we can, from their jungle. So we're just going to fast forward here a little bit. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the series. I know I say this every video, but I do try to make a great effort on trying to give you guys the best quality possible, best characters as possible, best gods as possible, whatever you guys want to see. Excuse me. I try to go for meta builds, just because I know that's what I want to watch, especially if I'm new to the game. I want to see what's the best build on Sobek solo, and what do I have to do in solo lane as Sobek? What should I prioritize? So this is, those kinds of topics are really what I want to cover in the video, as I missed my 1. Hit my 3. We can try to get Kook here. He's a little too fast, but he ends up, if he kept going, I wouldn't have been able to catch him, so I have no clue why he turned back. So that's an easy kill from us. And we can see if we can make something happen here. Unfortunately, there are all 4 of them here. Soul, for some reason, our Soul was... Yep, now she just calls enemy missing right after Loki's been in lane for 10 seconds. And our Soul somehow got out pressured by a Loki. And she's level 10, Loki's level 11, and she's just been, being dogged on by this Loki the entire game. And you'll end up seeing what happens, but... yeah, as always, I'm just going to fast forward all the unimportant stuff. This grayscale skin is really not that important. So now, I am skipping over a few parts here, a few team fights. I guess you can call them team fights. It was like a one-on-one against Kook. I don't think they're important. Again, no one's really grouped up. No one's really playing for objectives, which is, kind of the worst part of playing a casual and a second part of playing solo queue. It's really hard to get that coordination. Lucky enough, I'm able to play with a 5 stack. I'm playing with Empin. He does have a YouTube channel as well. I can link it in the description. So shout out to him and his Discord server. A lot of chill people in there, and yeah, we've just been running a 5-stack whenever we can, and it's spoiled me for sure. But nonetheless, there is a team fight going on here. We can see if we can try to protect this Loki here, peel for him a little bit. We see Hecate. We can kind of hopefully kill Hecate here. We go ahead and ult. We're going to wait for her Phantom Shell to run out. Hopefully it runs out before our ult, which it does, and we can easily kill her there. Loki, we tried to pluck Loki with our one, but I couldn't get the angle right, so I ended up missing. We can see if we can try to make something happen with this Thanatos here. I hit him with my Sunder, hit him with my 3, 2, and he's dead. And we're just going to run away with our one. So that works out. Unfortunately, for some reason my teammates still want to fight. We should be going for gold free here. Soul should rotate. So right now the situation is, yeah, like I'm calling it right now, like Hecate just spawned up, Thanatos died. There's only 3 of them up. It's a 3v5. This is an easy gold. Hecate, Soul just has to rotate down. If anything, maybe even just Naga, right? But now, I mean, it's too late. Thana's spawned up. I mean, I'm level 13, and although this might not be like the result of the game might not be the best, right? But again, it's just goes. I just really just want to show off the build. I get close to full build here in this game, but as I die here, however, you know, it's just because of it's just because of not the best teammates. So you know, I'm just pinging them. I mean, Zeus got a kill, but he's dead anyway, so it's really pointless. And plus, I'm pretty sure they can just grab gold free. And you'll notice that I'm skipping a lot of this stuff, just because this game was a little weird. I mean, teammates aren't going for objectives. They just got pyro. No one's really grouping up. Soul's always split pushing. I'm pretty sure this is like Soul's first game, which is fine, new players, whatever. But it's not Soul's fault. It's not Soul's fault that she got in the game with like more experienced players. It's more of Hi-Rez's non-existent matchmaking right now. Maybe I mean, obviously with the player base being so low right now, matchmaking is a little tough. So I'm not going to put all the blame on them. But still, you know, can't really get mad at anybody except for you know, maybe like if they stop trying, then yeah. Anyways, there's going to be a team fight here that's going to happen in mid lane. We can go ahead and kick this Hecate back. Nice ult from her. We'll still live, which is fine, and she ends up dying. So only person that got caught on the ult is me, but I can easily just survive that, which is fine. That's a nice freeze from Ymir. However, I didn't have my 1-up, so I couldn't really follow up with that. So I'm trying to ping to attack the gold for you here. We can also gank right lane, but I think this Loki ends up getting away, and I don't think there's anything else that happens here. So we're gonna go ahead and you know, we're gonna see that nothing happens, and we're gonna start rotating back to Gold Fury. We see that they might start it. Loki ends up showing himself in Gold Fury, so we're gonna wait up a bit, see what they're doing. We're gonna react to what they're doing, and now we're just gonna see if we can pull off a team fight here. Soul right now has to be running straight to us. She's clearing wave, I get it, but she just has to just run straight to us. We end up killing Thanatos, plucked him away from the Zeus ult by accident. And now Zol's here to be the damage dealer. We're gonna not use Sunder here because I see that they've all backed up, and we don't really need to use Sunder. But I think we did anyway, so don't listen to me. I use Sunder. What am I talking about? But I complete 180. It's a good thing I used Sunder there. All right. I guess I was just trying to bring you through my initial thoughts, because when I was in that situation, I was like, okay, I don't gotta use Sunder or whatever. But then I literally saw Hecate last second, and I'm like, okay, I'm Sundering. So kind of just like my reaction, that was literally like the way I just commented. That it was what I was how I reacted to live game. This right here should have been 2 kills. There's 4 of us up. There's 4 of us. There's Ymir, there's Soul, there's me and Loki. And why we're backing up? Why? This was probably a huge turning point of the game, because we could have got 2 easy kills there. I have no idea why they backed up. I really don't. There was 4 of us. I was still pretty healthy. I was like at half health. I don't know, randoms, man. So, right now, probably one of the most important parts of the game coming up. Zeus gets picked. Zeus gets picked. Ymir gets picked. Me, Loki, and Sor are the only ones alive, and Soul's basically non-existent. So it's a 2v5 right now for Fire Giant. We have Sunder. And as you can see, I'm just trying to steal here. That's the best play I could do right now. We use our 2, we use our 3. We're just looking at the timer, and you can see, if you rewind that, I was literally spamming my Sunder. I thought at that moment I fat fingered, so I didn't press F, but you can see the little circle on the button at the bottom of your screen. I was spamming Sunder and it wouldn't. I guess it just didn't go off. It didn't want to go off. So yeah, I was literally trying to save it until Fire Giant reached below 1k, because Sunder hits for I think 1k or 750 maybe, at level 13, but it didn't go off. So I don't know. We should have gotten that Fire Giant. Sunder just didn't go off. Maybe it got CC'd at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, but anywho, we're gonna go ahead and try to make something happen. I mean, this team fight is nothing really crazy happened. I get a kill on Herc. This team fight is not important. I mean, we got a kill on Herc. There's nothing really else that happens. And they still have Fire Giant buff. Nothing really changes there. So we're just gonna back. We're gonna go with Stone of Binding. So the build is, if you guys want to write it down, Mystical Mail, Glad Shield, Void Stone, Pridwin, Stone of Binding, and then the last item is Soul Reaver, just for the damage, and of course Sands of Time starter. And I think right now we're gonna get into a pretty pivotal team fight. I think this is the team fight that decides game or not. I'm not sure if you can tell. You'll see in the stats, but my teammates' builds aren't the best. Again, this is what I get for playing with randoms, which is fine. But I just really hope that matchmaking gets fixed. I mean, it was fine. Matchmaking was kind of fine in the first few patches, but then the most recent patch, I don't know what happened. It's like completely did a 180, and it feels like matchmaking doesn't exist again. But anywho, we get a Hercules ult. We're just trying to peel here, see try the best we can. We get Kate ulted. We get killed by I think that's Kook, and yeah, that's pretty much game. I guess I can just explain what's happening. So there's nothing really else to explain, honestly. I mean, Loki's backing. We lost that because of FG buff. Like I said, the only thing that matters in late game, in my past videos, I've said it this many times, the only thing that matters in late game is Fire Giant buff, which kind of sucks. Because like you can be doing good. Like throughout this game, I was doing really well in my lane. Our team was doing pretty well early in mid game, but I guess we just fell off in late game. But yeah, it just kind of sucks that the only thing left to do in late game is Fire Giant, and whoever wins Fire Giant wins the game. Maybe if we won Fire Giant, we would have won the game. But we'll see. I mean, you can see Soul's 1 in 10. Ymir's not even playing anymore. It's kind of just falling apart. But we're gonna try to see if we can make something happen here. But never mind. Surrendered. Which is fine. I kind of didn't want to stay in that game a little longer, but I did just want to show you this video, just to show off the build, show how dominating it is. If I had a winning team, if you had like somebody that knew what they were doing, then obviously you do a lot better, especially with this build. This build is really good on Sobek, especially. Look at me, I just got top damage in my team, so 11k damage. Top damage, top mitigated, so I'm pretty sure that says a lot for the build. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win, which is all right. We can't win them all, but I still want to show you guys the build. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you will see an Izanami Jungle video soon. And hey, maybe I'll even work on a Ymir solo build, a Ymir solo video. sometime in the future as well. But um, let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know if you guys want me to play any off-road gods, any weird builds that you guys might have in mind. Let me know. I'll do them for you guys. You guys are the best. As always, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, sub. It really does help support the channel. Help support me for sure. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, family.